Good afternoon, everyone. It's Monday, November the 29th, 2021. 2:44 in the afternoon. A little chilly, 35 degrees. I'm leaving the post office there. I figured I would turn my camera on and just take another ride through town. See what else is torn down, disappeared, fallen down, gone. Yeah. I'm told there was another building up on 5th Avenue that got torn down. So we'll eventually go up 5th Avenue and see what's there. At least the church is still here, with their flags flying. St. Stephen's Episcopal Church. I got a car coming behind me. Try to get over out of their way. Okay. They're going in the parking lot behind me. All right. Very little traffic down here. Go across today. And again, I got cars behind me. I try to get over out of their way. I think this is a Prime truck. I think. Yep. Well, that building's condemned. I see the sign in the window. I don't know if that old church is condemned or not. And okay, this is an alley. I know it was an alley, but I didn't know if it was still passable. It's cold, but I'll roll the windows down and make it hopefully easier to see. All the boats from Mckeesport Pa. If I don't see a street sign, and if any of you know, please let me know the name of this alley, because I do not know it. Or was it a street? I do not know. There's a bay liner. Everything tore down and gone. Yeah. Left and see what's this way. There's parking meters still here with no type of business here whatsoever. I find that funny. I do. Church. I don't know if I can get out here. Yeah, that went all the way through at one time. Oh, this alley's in real good shape. I'm down here closer to the boats. Church, I take it. the little white sign. It's as big as I can enlarge it. And Mckeesport boats on the other side. If I can swing up and come down through there, I will. Wonder what the big truck's doing. Is that salt? Looks like it is. Maybe they're expecting a lot of snow. Yeah, I'll swing up around and come back around. Yeah, I'd say somebody hit the guardrail and fence. Private property. Okay. That's not an alley. I think that's the building where my mother used to pay her phone bill in the 1970s. Tube City. Well, there's a name from this town, Castoros. I knew them. They were very nice people. This is Striffler's. So you wouldn't go through and come back down that other alley. Yeah, I do. That building back there, which is the last building back in the middle, I swear my mother used to pay her phone bill in one of them doors. Like the rest of these, they probably all need tore down. Oh, my back. This was an alley. Grown over and sorry, it didn't do too good on the camera. And we'll take it out to 5th Avenue from here. There's an American flag on it. Okay, he turned around. I assume that's the same truck. Yeah, he's gonna dump it. That's salt. And again, back to the same corner. And the guardrail that someone has hit. And fence. Pin McKee up there, the darker brick. You can see where it got burned out years ago. If I'm right, that was back in the early 80s. That fire up in the old Pin McKee. Look at all the big rocks they brought in. And that's the Palisades over there. And still working on Jerome Street Bridge. Oh, my back. And the poor old Pin McKee. You know, it's fenced off now. And if that means they're going to be doing something here or not, I do not know. The alley is fenced off too. I remember when the AMVets used to be in there. And things that I know I've said before. Do any of you remember when the Famous stood right here? What was it? 5 stories tall, 4 stories tall. And across over there when the Memorial stood. And when Kelly and Cohen was here, I think you could still see their sign. Well, the dirt marks from the sign. Yeah. Let's try to find out what's beeping. They tell me Jason's is supposed to be tore down now. One of the neighbors up on the hill said they heard Jason's is slated to be tore down. Probably ain't no shame for it. It's been empty for how many years? And that's where the Memorial Theater was. Anyone remember when Greens was here? Those bells are a fitting epitaph. Now for what's left, we can play a funeral dirge. Oh, how's that? They're working on that building. See the scaffolding? Remember when Cox's was over there? That was the little fire chief truck. So maybe there'll be a fire engine running after it. I don't know. I don't hear anything yet. There it goes. No sirens though. And the bank building over there. Wonder why the light's so long. There we go. I'm going to go over again, let the traffic go in front of me. I don't know if you can tell on my mirror, there's a line up the back now, my phone's in the way. There's a line of traffic back there. Alright. We have the one-stop resale. Limited. I wish them all the best. I hope they do okay. And we'll let this car go, and then I'll pull out. The car stopped for the light, and the car got a turn signal on. Okay. Progressive music. That was Immel's at one time. I remember when the farmer's market used to come here. Man, I got cars come up behind me so fast. They're in a hurry. I don't work anymore, so I'm not in a hurry. And McDonald's used to be on that corner right there. And I know I've said this many times, this was Charlie's Cards. There was a movie theater back there. You went downstairs to the basement. And Pappin's Restaurant. And Dollar Bank was in that corner. Come on, you going? Guess not. And then again, Burger King, where the door is partly cracked open. And the Chestnut Inn was here. Some of you leave me messages. Tell me what all you remember might have been in Midtown Plaza at one time. I remember WEDO. I remember getting government cheese and peanut butter in there. Oh, I want to say early 80s. Remember the gun shop. Help me out here. What all do you remember that might have been in there? I know most recently that was a store. Probably a year or two ago. And before Coney Island, it was Goodman's Jewelers. And right at the other side of Coney Island's door, the real light green siding and that skinny little door going in was Olsen Eye Care, where I got my very first pair of glasses at the age of 6. Yeah, we got some traffic. A lot of these, I just don't remember what was in them. Although I do remember the photograph supply place. I was in there a few times, sending film out to get developed 8mm, buying more and taking it home and using it. Wow, traffic is a lot more today than I thought. And here comes Mr. Bus. try to read the billboard. All things furniture. Oh, I'm glad somebody's in there, man. It's another business. I think that's great. I vaguely remember all the businesses that used to be in this block. The back wall from all those businesses basically is still back there. I'll come to a stop. That back wall back there was the back wall to all the buildings that used to be over here in this block, which were businesses. I don't know what they were. But when they came through and built this as the Sheraton, I don't know exactly when all this was tore down. I wish I remembered. And I'm staying stopped because I got more traffic coming. Maybe I should have done this on a Saturday or Sunday. One more and then we're going. The skid steer. Wish I could afford one. Anybody remember when Lawson's was on that opposite corner there? Empty lot. Since the last time I rode through here, as of yet, I haven't seen another building that is already torn down. And that's what folks up on the hill told me, that there was another building torn down. Come on. Maybe I shouldn't let him go, but I did. Yeah, that was Lawson's. This was a State store when it was built. I see fencing. Maybe that building was here. Yep. Right there. Another building tore down. Maybe I can... Can I swing up on this parking lot? Parking lot not in good shape, but... Get turned around and try to film it a little bit. Yeah. Another one bites the dust. See if I can get on the Law Boulevard, film it from the other side. Ow. Oh, my back. I say thank goodness for Doan's pills, they help. Okay, there's a red light here. If I'm right, yes. Wasn't it one time this Bob and Tom's, or Tom and Joe's, or something? And for a short time, I was never in there. But for a short time, they told me they had topless girls in there. Tom and Joe's or Bob and Tom's, something. Again, if any of you remember, please tell me. And I know that over there was Mckeesport Tire at one time. This over here was called Your Car Wash for years. I hope my camera keeps going. It's probably going to end when I just don't want it to end. I see flashing lights. Okay, I can slow down. There's where the building is tore down. I'm going to get off the road here and use Eaton Park's lot to try to see what's going on. How's the building I've been watching? Top of that one. One they tore down seems to be right next to it. Yeah, that one needs to come down too, unfortunately. That's where Railroad Furniture Salvage was years ago. See if we can see what's going on the boulevard. Must be an accident. Okay, do I have any cars coming? No. Okay, come on, cars, good. I can do this. See what we can find out. Okay, must be somebody on a bus. No, it's an accident. Front of the car's out. I'm gonna head up my way. Yeah, somebody's working. There goes an ambulance. My phone's actually recording for a while today. Sometimes it kicks off 18, 19 minutes. Oh, my back. Oh. In the cemetery. Another car in a hurry behind me. City of Mckeesport. want to slide that over? Thank you. I still think these are nicer homes up in here. Very nice. Like that. It's a real nice home. And Mckeesport Little Theater. Now let's take Bailey over. Maybe I'll take it to the end of Bailey down there and go ahead and kick it off if it still records. I remember when the buses used to come up here. The buses used to split. One would go up Union here to Jenny Lynn. The other one would go straight ahead to Soul Street. Man, these people. Hurry like hell and then stop. All empty now. Who remembers Lawson's? Not Lawson's, I'm so sorry. Lofstrom's. Lofstrom's used to be there. Remember the whole block that's tore down now? And I'm going to ask, maybe somebody remembers, because I don't. This is a corner of of Bailey and Willow, right here. There used to be a hairstylist place right in there. And where this empty lot is, when I grew up, it was a business, but the doors, it was always it was closed up. I think they were out of business by the